You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, it seems that we have another NFL player trying to follow in the footsteps of one Tom Brady. Of course, Tom Brady is the GOAT. Patrick Mahomes is, of course, chasing him on the NFL field, and now he seems to be wanting to follow in Brady's footsteps. Brady owns a hunk of the WNBA franchise, the Las Vegas Aces, along with Mark Davis, the owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, we got two different superstars in two different sports in the same state that are now trying to get WNBA expansion teams brought in and ownership. And I'm talking about also Boston Celtics superstar Jayson Tatum. We're talking about a team in Kansas City and a team in St. Louis. Could the league support that? Question mark. Is that a real thing? Well, you had the Golden State team that's coming in. Obviously, there's a lot of new interest in the league from a lot of new viewers. The one thing I thought the league might do would be to try to move to get more games. We know there's going to be 44 games next year. I think they got to get up to like 50. I really do. And I would still rework the playoffs. But nonetheless, this is what we got on this. Adam Schefter broke the news. As the WNBA expansion continues, ownership of the NWSL's KC Current, which includes Patrick and wife Brittany, Patrick Mahomes, has met with the WNBA and is in contention to bring the league's next franchise to Kansas City. Mahomes is also co-owns the KC Royals and the Sporting KC. What's Sporting KC? Is that I know this is a women's soccer. Is that a men's soccer team? I don't know. I'm going to be real. So that's what we've got with that. Now we've got this. Celtics superstar Jayson Tatum involved in a bid for St. Louis WNBA team. This just broke. Per a Thursday morning report from Sportico, the Boston Celtics superstar has, quote, informally agreed to support a billionaire-backed ownership bid to bring the NBA expansion team to St. Louis. The group is led by Richard Chavis and David Hoffman. Chavis is involved in bids for NBA, MLB, and NFL teams previously, while Hoffman owns a minor league affiliate of the St. Louis Blues. Quote, Tatum has informally agreed to invest in a team should it come to fruition and contribute behind the scenes to the group's pitch, both to other big-name investors and league itself, according to sources involved in the bid, wrote Jacob Freeman of Sportico. Competition for the 16th WNBA expansion team, which is expected to be added in 2028, is fierce. Patrick Mahomes was recently linked in an effort to get KC the expansion. So I guess these two will actually battle it out to see who may get the franchise. There's never been more eyeballs on the W. It's no surprise there's widespread interest. Well, look, number one, if Caitlin Clark hadn't come in the league, this wouldn't be happening. Number two, again, because of Caitlin Clark, the league just landed a massive new media television rights deal. And it's going to be the thing that actually pushes the WNBA, believe it or not, into profitability. I know that seems unheard of after 26 years and the NBA having to carry the league. But it's all about TV media money and media rights money, and they're getting $200 million, plus they'll get about another 60 on their side deals, like with Ion. And it will cause salaries in the league to actually go up, believe it or not. And it will cause these franchises to end up being worth more money. And it's all about television money now. All right. That's the reason you're seeing the NBA and their salaries be berserk, is that television money. It's the same in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes has got, I know it's an over $400 million contract. And in fact, we'll get Mahomes because it's been out a little bit longer and there's been some reaction. This is my favorite. Jackson Mahomes could play in the NBA. Oh, that'd be great. That's really funny. Seriously. He owns the Niners as well. As a Niners fan, I don't appreciate that comment one bit. Yeah. Jackson is in line to be their power forward should they bring a team to KC. Jackson Mahomes got drug in all this. I'm not going to lie to you. Mahomes bringing a WNBA team to KC. This would be incredible for the city. It goes on. I mean, this one's thanking his team there. Kansas City economy is being fueled by Patrick Mahomes. His impact is beyond sports. It was for Tom Brady as well. No. We doing 30 teams in the WNBA now. It seems nuts. It really does. A couple of years ago, I couldn't even imagine that would actually happen, you know? I mean, seriously. Was an owner? Yikes. Has the WNBA made a profit? Maybe he needs a write-off. It has not. It has not made a profit as of yet. But, yeah, likely it will make a profit when the new media rights deal. I know the rumor is, or the suspicion is, the profit's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of about $100 million a year. And then they're going to have to break that up among all these teams. So we keep adding teams. I mean, look, they're going to keep, 4 more games is going to raise monetary value across the board. And if Caitlin Clark ever has a few playoff deep runs, that's going to be a big deal from a rating standpoint. And then, you know, her career will last into another media rights deal, barring injury or anything unforeseen. And so there will be another large deal there, right? The question is it going to hold? That's what would be very interesting to be able to foresee. And, you know, is any of the ratings actually going to I know some of it's carried over to some other games, but not nearly to the extent of Caitlin Clark. Jackson Mahomes could play in the WNBA. I mean, he kind of got drug here, seriously. KC Sports leveling up. I mean, that's crazy. A WNBA team in KC would be incredible. WNBA still exists. Usually you expand when you generate money, not be in the negative. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that comment. His involvement could create significant attention and support for a new WNBA team. Well, yes and no. I mean, that Vegas team sells out every game, but they also play in a smaller arena. And I don't know that it's Tom Brady necessarily that generates a lot of that extra attention. I'm not sure how many people actually know Tom Brady owns a piece of the Las Vegas Aces. I guess if you're a hardcore Aces fan, you know that. Or if you're a hardcore Raiders fan, or you cover the Raiders like we talk about the Raiders here, then you know that. We'll also talk about Brady and the Patriots. So you get my point. Interesting. Not a lot of reaction in because the Jayson Tatum thing's just coming in. But you're looking at 2 Missouri teams, and both with huge, huge stars backing potential ownership. I don't think they'll award 2 franchises like that in one state. I don't think that's going to happen. So they're going to be in a real bid or a real fight to see who gets awarded the team. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.